Hey there, you guys. It's me, Aaliyah Divine Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Woo! All right, what is today's date? It is Friday, August 14th, 2026. It is 8:39 a.m. I'm about to do the general reading for the sign of Aquarius. As always, my readings are timeless. All right, so it could be past, present, or near future. All right, everybody has masculine and feminine energy, so use your discernment, you guys. All right, you know whether the reading is for you, for someone else, and then also everybody has this could be Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So take it as it resonates. Okay. Personal read information is in the description box down below. Let's get into it. This is for Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? Come on, Aquarius. We have the Queen of Swords. Come on, Aquarius. None of your cards are coming out. You're the first sign where the cards are not jumping out at me. Thanks. What are you doing up? It's like 8 a.m. Okay. I just shocked. I'm like, I was like, oh, Whitney's coming out. Oh, it's you. Okay. That was my sister's guy friend. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, I almost took these cards, but it's one too many. What do we got for Aquarius? Still one too many. I just need 2 cards specifically. Yeah, the King of Wands. And then what else? What else for Aquarius? Gosh. Such a different change of pace for me. Usually I'm used to everything. It's like, oh, it's taking its sweet time this time. Gosh, too many. Just need 1. Come on, angels, spirit, team, my spirit guides. Come on, ancestors. Give me just 1 card. Queen of Cups. Okay. What's the overall energy for Aquarius? Well, bright side, if y'all are just listening to this, it makes a great like ASMR noise. Like, just, if you're watching the first 5 minutes of the video, I mean. Ace of Wands is your overall energy. At the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. The dreams coming true, living your best life. Let's get some let's get a couple theme cards. What's the theme for Aquarius for this reading? What's the theme? Protection. Everyone's been getting protection lately. Well, I say everyone, but I think Libra got protection too, or something about protection came up for them too. We have financial health. Okay. So you're protected, and it's about your money. Also, bottom of the deck is grieving. Okay, and then I'm gonna get a few advice cards for Libra. No. Let's get this. No, let's get these two. Let's see, some advice. New Moon in Leo says shine. Okay, didn't even have to shuffle. That just dropped out. Well, what more advice for Aquarius? One more try. Too many cards. I see some advice cards for Aquarius. You have focus on the positive. So yeah, you're being called to shine and focus on positive. So really just enjoy life during this time. Okay, we'd love to hear it. Love to hear it. So first card, like I said, your overall energy is Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands talks about, getting back that spark, the excitement, the joy, the passion, whatever that is for you. You guys could also speak about having, a $1 million idea that you just need to start going and, creating. So that's going on as well. So can I get a reading when you're done with this one? Yes, definitely. I don't mind giving you a reading. The only thing I will ask you is, what is your sign? And remind me again after towards the end of the reading, if you are an Aquarius. Or you don't really have to be an Aquarius. Just, at the end of the Aquarius reading, just remind me. But yeah, you can definitely have a personal reading. At the bottom of the deck, honor your feelings. Yeah, that's the main thing here for you, is pretty much enjoying yourself, honoring your feelings, and allowing yourself to have fun, Aquarius. That's going to be a major takeaway from your reading today. All right. First card out here is the Queen of Swords and then the Knight of Swords. So for you guys, y'all can be the ones in this Queen of Swords energy. After all, it is air energy, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Followed by the Knight of Swords. A lot of you guys, I'm not sure if y'all are being called, I feel like you all should take a bit more action. That's why someone who's kind of just rushes into things, or I feel like maybe just goes after whatever they want or whatever they're thinking about here. Let's get more clarifications though about it. What is the Knight of Swords for Aquarius? What is this? Queen of Swords followed by the Knight of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, and then the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is pretty much saying, if you guys have been thinking about something for a while, with the Four of Cups being here as well, this talks about boredom or discontent. So the reason why you're being called to take action is because, again, if you're in this unsatisfied energy, it's like, well, you know what you want to do. Is the Ace of Wands popped up right after it. So it's pretty much saying, well, why aren't you doing it already? And then again, you don't have to be perfect. Maybe that's the thing. It's maybe some people are wrapped up in perfectionism. Says, I'm a Pisces. Thank you, girlie. I appreciate you. No problem. Nico's last tour. Yeah, I definitely don't mind giving you a reading. If you want, just look at the description box down below. It should have all my information down there. Or if you want, just comment after I post this video. You can comment and tell me that you want the reading, and we can talk more about it later. But just definitely get a hold of me. But yeah, for you Aquarius though, yeah, like I said, if you're pretty much bored or discontent, or you feel you want to go out and do something, it's pretty much this is the perfect time to try that new thing or to start something new. This is a really good time for it, especially since I say Papa's the Queen of Swords. It means you're very smart, you're very intellectual, you're very amazing. So it's you already know what you need to do. You already thought about it 1,000 times. It's just now about actually doing it. Yeah, Three of Cups. And once you do, I feel like there's going to be a lot of great things that are happening for you. But Three of Cups coming out here too. Yeah, there's a lot of positive things out here for you. Like maybe for some of you guys, like there's a bunch of people who maybe you even end up like bonding over like this new thing you want to start. Like maybe it's a new hobby. It could be something as simple as like, I don't know, knitting or skateboarding, or maybe you want to do a podcast. I don't know. But whatever it is, I feel like it's going to be not only like a lot of like personal like wish fulfillment, like a lot of things that's going to make you happy personally, Aquarius. But I'm also feeling it's like this is just something that's going to just make you feel good just in general. I feel like, and coming after the Knight of Swords is the Magician and then the Death card. For you here, it's talking about with the Magician card, that's Gemini, Virgo energy. The Death and Rebirth is Scorpio energy. For you guys, it's talking about you having all the tools necessary to make things work. So it's about pretty much just go ahead and just make it work. You already got what you need, just extra confirmation of that. Death and Rebirth. For some of you guys, the change needs to happen internally, though. Like, maybe that's the problem here. For some of you guys, maybe y'all just had to go through some sort of, like, metamorphosis. With the Hermit card, maybe this is clarification for the Death and Rebirth. For some of you guys, maybe you had to go within. The Hermit talks about usually, like, keeping towards yourself, keeping to yourself, kind of isolating yourself, or kind of like going soul searching, that sort of thing. So guys, that's what's needed to happen for you guys to actually start going after what you want, or start letting yourself shine, be seen as you are, maybe just showing the world what you can do. And so the first requires you to kind of go within, just the Magician card in the reverse, to figure out why specifically were you doubting yourself. And you could like, a lot of people say like, oh, I know I'm the shit, or I know I'm great, or I know I can do it, or I know I'm this and I'm that. Well, it's like, okay, well, if that's the case, if you have that mindset, if you're saying this, why haven't you already done it? And that's what you had to possibly go in. It's like, okay, so if I know I can do this, like maybe somebody else would like, go and be like, well, why do I like, even if I feel like I can do this, it's like, well, then why haven't I done it? Or, what belief do I hold in my mind, or, that has, caused me to not do it yet? Or what's like, who's been affecting you, or what's been affecting me? It's like you guys haven't really been figuring out what that is. Seven of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands. And I feel like that's what you guys have been kind of doing is now, like possibly, with Seven of Wands, learning to establish better boundaries, or learning to actually fight for what you want. Seven of Pentacles talks about, some sort of good investment. Yeah. Some of you guys are looking back, and I feel like learning from your past. I feel like that's a main thing. That's been kind of like a common thing for everyone collectively. It's like we all have looked in the past enough, and we're learning from it. We're moving forward, and we're starting something new for everyone. And for some of y'all, like in this case, it's talking about the change must happen within you. Actually, taking the initiative, not just talking the talk, but walking the walk. What else? What do we got? We have the Three of Pentacles, King of Wands, and then the Queen of Cups. So we have water energy with the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. King of Wands is the Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. Fire energy here. So for some of you guys, again, it's like telling you if you want to start something new, it may talk about like the Three of Pentacles, again, teamwork, collaboration, possibly working together in a team project or something like that. But if not, that's also talking about maybe just putting your stuff like out on display. Like again, it's like if you're a painter, it's like you gotta eventually let the world see your paintings, like that sort of thing. Like put it out there, like on display, so that maybe like people like this woman here may walk up to it and may want to purchase it. Like that's how you end up making like a fortune off of it. You got to let people see what you're working with here. Aquarius. What's Three of Pentacles though? I want to get clarification for it. Chariot. Yeah, a lot of you guys are going to start seeing a lot of for momentum. You're going to start to see a lot of progress, or start seeing a lot of success once you actually start going. Excuse me. Once you actually start putting yourself out there more. That's why I see, like, I keep looking back at the new moon and Leo card, and the only word on there is shine. It's pretty much like tell you to let yourself be seen, let everyone see what you can do, like literally just shine. And once you start putting yourself out there more, it's like I've seen a lot of success. Yeah, Ace of Cups followed after it at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, the Full card, and then the Seven of Cups. Yeah, if some of you guys are feeling like y'all have options or unsure, the best thing to do is start just going. Trying everything. That's been a main thing for a lot of people. Like if you're multi-talented, or you want to accomplish a lot of things, it's starting, it's saying just start. Like, hey, eventually, you want to be a painter, and maybe you want to eventually, do photography, but you also want to hop into editing, or you also want to possibly be a personal trainer, or you want to I don't know, be a great chef. It's like you can do it all. Just start getting the ball rolling. Yeah, you have a plethora of options and choices, so the best thing you do is just go ahead and do it. Yeah, and with the death card being here, I feel like you're gonna just naturally just see a lot of changes because the chariot, fool, and death card is literally all talks of change. Chariot can speak about possibly traveling, leaving one destination to go to something completely brand new, and that's an amazing change. The fool card talks about starting something new that you have possibly never done before, but it's like you're taking the knowledge and wisdom that you learned from the past to help you currently. So again, also speaks about change. And the death card is Scorpio energy here. It's the same thing. Literally, it's death and rebirth. For some of you guys, it's just a major time for change for you. For some of you guys, it's not only external, but it's definitely internal as well. You know, the King of Wands, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there's some sort of opportunity surrounding this King of Wands energy. Two of Wands, and he'll have to make some sort of decision about it. And I've liked someone who's been very open with the Four of Pentacles because I like this Four of Pentacles. Normally, like in the Four of Pentacles, it's usually like a man or a woman who has like their arms folded, like kind of like this, like they not willing to receive. But this one's like has their arms open, like they're like waiting and like waiting to like reach out and grab something. It's kind of like that. A lot of you guys out there are, I feel like this energy was like you're ready, like you're open, like I feel like you're excited for the change, or if you're not, you should be. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. 'Cause I said this is happening to get you back in balance. Yeah, this change, whatever it is to help get you, I feel like, find your groove back, to get you back to shining and grooving and moving like how you used to do. You know, bottom deck's Knight of Cups. Let's get one last deck. One last clarification for the Queen of Cups. Who is this Queen of Cups here for Aquarius? We have the Nine of Pentacles, Justice, Eight of Swords. So whoever this Queen of Cups is, they're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. So whoever the Malice King of Wands is, they have an Ace of Pentacles, but the Queen of Cups has the Nine of Pentacles. There's maybe someone who you may need to work with. Could be a water sign. But whoever this person is, it's like they're part of your justice too. So whatever it is going on here with the Eight of Swords, I feel like there may be a bit of overthinking surrounding whoever this Queen of Cups is. But this is a part of the justice, whatever this new thing that's happening. Yeah, I see Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck too. Yeah, there is some sort of success or progress with whatever you're doing, and I feel like whoever you're working with, because I definitely feel like there's some sort of teamwork or collaboration. You have Two of Cups, Six of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is about a Two of Cups, some sort of connection. Could be romantically, could be business, whatever it is. There is some sort of connection here surrounding this Queen of Cups. And Six of Cups, this is someone from your past. For sure. But the Five of Cups is here. Again, someone just, the Five of Cups usually giving like, sad, depressed, or grieving, that sort of thing. Like you're mourning the loss of something that you once had. The thing about the Five of Cups is usually like it's like someone like looking at two cups and are looking at the three cups that's knocked over, but not seeing the two cups that's behind them. And usually it talks about like needing to like change your perspective, but this one I feel like it's a lot more happier because the Five of Cups, you look at it, it's almost like there's just like these five really like pretty cups, and it's like there's no person on there. I feel like it's just, I don't know. So guys, it's like I feel like you're getting past that. That's what I'm seeing. Even though there might be a little confusion or a little worry, it's like I still see you getting past it because it came out immediately after the Five of Cups, the Ace of Wands. So the main way I can like slip the reading is like there is like any like delays or blockages or problems or stuff like that. Well, for starters, you need to just, I feel like, let yourself shine, be yourself, or let your talents like let people know what you can do. Like let them see your talents, your gifts, your abilities. And I feel like don't be afraid to be seen. Don't be afraid to stand out, because that's going to be the thing that really I feel like helps you out during this time. That's what helps you like really I feel like have some sort of forward momentum or start something new with some people here. You could be you could be the Queen of Swords, you can be the King of Wands, you could be the Queen of Cups. But I definitely seeing like you need to like work together with people. I say it could be your family, it could be your friends, it could be coworkers. Just something about collaboration would be a big asset to you during this time. Yeah, definitely. And I feel like that's about it. Yeah, whatever problems or delays or blockages here, I feel like they're not going to be like a major thing. Like it's like they'll be there, but it's like they're not gonna stop you ultimately. It's like the best way to describe it is like it's like a small bump in the road, and then it's like you're back to the business. Yeah, don't overthink it. Yeah. Like, you guys are just like, like you guys have the vision. Because, yeah, I just now remember the Ten of Cups at the bottom of this deck. You guys got the vision. Is I feel like maybe you might be sweating like, okay, but how am I gonna get there? Because it's like I'm in point A and that's all the way over here, but point B is all the way over here, and I don't know how to get him. Like I don't know what to do in between from get to here to here. So it's like there's a whole lot of I don't know in between, and I feel like that's maybe like what someone may be worried about. But it's like again, you'll figure it out. That's what the chariot card's all about. It's like usually the chariot card. It's like it's Cancerian energy, but it's like usually you're facing like we see the chariot like riding off, but we don't know where it's going. But that's part of like them like riding off. So like they just have faith that it's like they're riding in the right direction. It's all going to work out. It's going to keep going. It's kind of like that for you guys. Just know that it'll all eventually work out. Just keep going. You'll find who you need to work with, or what you need to do, or the information or the knowledge that you need. It's just you just keep going. Don't settle for less. Don't let the fear of not knowing stop you from actually achieving all that you desire. Okay. So I didn't really pick up a lot about love. Let me get situations just to make sure. Yeah, what's situations for happiness? Yeah, wholeness, overjoyed, and smiling. Yeah, for you guys, that's going to be a main takeaway for this reading. Y'all should really just be focusing on things that make you happy. I told you before, it's like if things have been crazy for you or hectic or you've been overthinking, it's like I'm definitely gonna show something. This is a time where you just should be like relaxing, like kicking off your Sunday shoes. And also for some of you guys, the sunflower may be important things for you because I see it twice in this card and in the new moon. See all the sunflowers down here? So, you know, something about the sun, maybe a big thing, or actual sunflowers, or maybe just the color yellow. We have family though. Yeah, blood ties and inner circle. Yeah, I was picking up on that. For some of you guys, like I said, you might need to work with family, or that could be a problem here, or something like that. Family may be something to do with this. We have on the table, it says offer, proposal, and commitment. Yeah, I was definitely getting that. Like, there's someone who's willing to give you some sort of like offer, proposal of some sort. And again, you get to decide on whether or not you want to do this. You can take on their proposal or you can decline it, but it's up to you ultimately, Aquarius. So yeah, what else? We have cleansing. Yeah, meditation, clearing your space, removing negativity. Yeah, for some of you guys, y'all might need to meditate, or maybe sage, like burn some sage and remove the negativity, or take a salt bath, something like that. That would be very good for you. Yeah, we have crushed, sad, broken, feeling alone. Yeah, I feel like that was definitely lingering towards the end. Like, someone could have been in that energy, but again, I feel like you're gonna get past that. Whoever is going through it, someone could be sad or crushed or heartbroken because of I don't know. Maybe they didn't get this opportunity. Maybe because it went to you, Aquarius. I don't know. Or maybe someone's sad because maybe it may require you to move or something like that. I don't know. But I'm feeling like someone's definitely gonna be a little sad. But know that you are kind of something unique here. You might share some sort of telepathic connection or have dreams or maybe get a lot of like insight through songs or something like that. That may be very important to you. So keep that in mind as well. Anything else? We have threatened, embarrassed appearances. I feel like that's what could have been holding someone back. Someone could have been worried about what people may think, how they may be coming across, will they look like a fool? That's what's coming up. That could have been part of the blockage. Someone could have been worried about what others were going to think. But like I tell people, it's like you're so afraid of being seen or making a fool of yourself. It's like 9 times out of 10, that's what you need to do. You need to stand out. You need to let yourself be seen. You need to, make yourself you're trying to make a fool of yourself. It's go out there and just act a fool. Enjoy yourself. That's what living is all about. Like, you're supposed to have fun. You're supposed to go out there and make mistakes, learn who you are, figure things out. Like, that's the whole point of living. Like, we're not AI. We can't just all be perfect robots. Like, come on now. Yeah, today though, it says present Present, now, and in the moment. That's the main takeaway from this reading as well. Y'all need to be in the moment. Don't worry about what's happened in the past. Don't be scared about, like, oh, well, the future looks overwhelming. Look, you got the goal, but right now, just focus on what you can do to make that dream seem not so distant. What can you do today? Again, if you want to, again, like I used the analogy of, like, if you want to be like an artist, like maybe you want to like paint. It's like, well, first, do you have a paintbrush? Like, do you have a canvas at all? A paint, like, do you have paint? Have you ever painted a day in your life? Because if not, then maybe you should start that, or maybe you should, maybe if you do paint, like maybe you need to actually put it out there, like maybe actually stand on a corner or something, like, oh, not that sounds so bad, but like stand on the sidewalk or something and be like, hey, these paintings over here, like it's 20 for one, or it's like 15 for a smaller one, or I don't know, 30 for a really big one, I don't know, but it's kind of like that. Put yourself out there, like don't be afraid of looking goofy or silly. Because everyone who once had a dream, felt goofy at one time too. First they may be laughing at you, but then before you know it, they'll be following you and asking you, well, how did you do that again? For some of you guys have irreconcilable differences, divorce final. Okay, so like I said, some of you guys, y'all might be going, or someone might have gotten a divorce or got it finalized. Yeah, because we have it here too. We have legal, or it says court paperwork and filed. Yeah, someone could be going through a divorce or just finished a divorce. But yeah, for you, someone needs to write, journal, possibly like write in their diary or keep notes or something like that. That could be very helpful. Okay, reading's gone all over the place. This deck upside down. No. Okay. What else for Aquarius? Who could Aquarius be dealing with? We have Taurus. You could be dealing with Taurus, Aquarius. Let's see, what else for Aquarius? The moon. The moon talks about things that are hidden, like, subconscious, your fears, your intuition, your feelings, that sort of thing. That may be very important for, again, maybe someone to, I feel like, trust their feelings more, listen to their intuition. That could be a big help. We'll take it. We have Pisces. You could be dealing with the Pisces here, Aquarius. We have Gemini. Okay, you might be dealing with a Gemini. Or Aries. Okay, you could be dealing with an Aries. But again, they could just have an Aries moon or a Pisces rising, or their Venus could be at Taurus. So just be mindful about that too. They could have other strong placements of Gemini or Pisces or Taurus or Aries. Bottom deck is Venus, the planet of love and beauty. Okay. Anything else for Aquarius? Any advice for Aquarius? You have Archangel Gabriel. It says Gabriel guides your creativity. So again, this is a time to really go after your creative pursuits. Whatever it is, again, it's like if some guys are maybe some guys are musically inclined. It might be naturally talented or gifted. I use the painting, but maybe some guys are really good at making music or playing an instrument or singing. It's calling for you guys to really, again, just play with that more. Because you have beautiful souls. You inspire and uplift others. Yeah, Aquarius, you really make such a positive difference in people's lives just by simply you being you. That's why you got to let yourself shine more. People are meant to see you. You're supposed to be seen. You're supposed to stand out. You're meant to lead or help inspire others to do the same, to be themselves. And we have retreat. It says seek and receive consolation from God to overcome a difficult experience. This is a time for reflection, solitude, and contemplation. I feel like that's the energy you were in the beginning, or whoever the Queen of Swords was with the Four of Cups. Someone could be in this retreat energy, or possibly maybe in between, like all the crazy or divorce or whatever this new stuff is. It's like I feel like another thing is like don't be afraid to again keep the balance where maybe you work hard, play hard, like keep that as well as the other way I'm reading it. But some of you guys just maybe y'all just been in this energy because y'all just overcame something very difficult. Last, we have intentions. Intention is the creative power that fulfills our dreams. As your will, so is your destiny. So your intentions are going to play a very big role. Because wherever your intentions go, your energy does flow. Okay, so make sure you are intentional or purposeful about what you're putting so much time, money, energy into. It makes a difference. Is just it's a celebration. Your spirit needs to play and have more fun. I literally was just saying that. Some of you guys, y'all are a little too serious. And that's nice and all, but learn to lighten up, take things easy. Have a little more fun, Aquarius. All right. Anything else? I feel like that's it. So I'm gonna close out with positive affirmations. Let me pull one of these cards. Let me just pull one real quick. It's 31. Oh, the reading is, yeah. We have fear and surrender. Yeah, it says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah, like I told you before, someone just might have a fear of being seen or, fear of like looking like a fool or something like that. But like I told you, it's like, you got to work past that. And the opposite side of that fear is everything you've ever wanted. Like, don't be afraid of looking like a fool or, people laughing at you. At first, people may laugh at you, but then, like I said before, they will end up like following you or wondering how you did it and trying to like mimic you. We have surrender. This is, I can release my need to control. Yes, you won't be able to control a lot of different things like how people perceive you or, the way people feel about you or stuff like that. So just learn to surrender what you cannot control. It makes your life so much easier. You stop worrying about things that you can't change. We have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So that may be a part you may have to that might have a part to play in all this. Is maybe someone needs to learn to forgive, maybe other people, maybe themselves. That could be something that someone needs to do a bit more of. Because after all, forgiveness isn't for the other person. It heals only you. All right, what else for Aquarius? Okay, positive affirmations we have. It is safe for me to explore unknown worlds and try new things. As I was just saying, for you guys, that's like the main takeaway. Don't be afraid to try new things or, possibly, take a path you never took before. I don't know, just putting yourself out there. Like, what do you got to lose? But it says, I choose to live with courage. I do not allow others to intimidate me. I stand my ground. I never give up. Yes, that is literally what the new moon in Leo is about. It's about allowing yourself to be shine. It's being courageous enough to not let people's thoughts, opinions, and feelings stop you from being the person that you were always meant to be. It's about standing your ground. It's about showing up. It's about being yourself and never giving up on you. It says, I let go of the past. I trust in the future, and I accept the present moment. Yeah, again, it's not about looking back at the past or being worried about the future. It's about being in the here and now. It's about being the change you want to see in the world right now, Aquarius. And then lastly, we have today, everything is unfolding perfectly, according to a greater plan. It always is. Things happen, and a lot of times we don't understand why until much, much later. But just know that it's all for the greatest good. like like how I said before, I'm happy that sometimes things didn't go my way, where I got broken up with, or maybe I didn't get this opportunity at this job or stuff like that. Like, I'm glad that things happened the way they happened, because it led me to where I am today. It made me into the person I am, that you see before, that the person that you see before you today. So it's kind of like that same thing. We don't know why things happen the way they happen, but know that it's all for the greatest good, and in the end, you will be happy with the results. The bottom says, "In my heart, I know that good things are coming my way, because they are, and you deserve it. You deserve all the amazing things that's coming towards you, Aquarius." Yeah, that's the end of your reading. So, if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, because it helps push my channel out to a bigger audience. You guys know I love all that amazing jazz. Yes, I do, Aquarius. You guys, a lot of people be getting love, but for you guys, it's been more about money and being seen and showing out, showing up and showing out, and working together with people. I feel like that's the main takeaway. Yours is about the love of money. Like, it's about partnership. It's about, knowing that you are protected, you're safe, you have nothing to fear, and that everything's going to be all right. So go ahead and do that thing you've been thinking about for a while, because that's what's going to bring you closer to your dreams, or it's going to bring you towards success. And you got this. Relax, breathe, okay? You're amazing. They're going to love you. Trust me. Anyways, this is the end of your reading here, Aquarius. I love you guys so much, Aquarius. But with this being said, goodbye, my superstars.